Alright, making an update video. So I was telling you about our plans about getting the 4BT Cummins, and here she is. Complete here. When we got the motor, it had a Cummins logo on it. And Justy's wanted it. Mr. Jimbo. So he traded us some parts for this valve cover. So we got another turbo out of this deal, which is great because the one here's seals are blown and it has lots of shaft play. So we can't be having that on there. Well, you know, because you can tell, I think it was right here, you could tell it was just coated in oil. So it was letting some by. And, you know, we got a really good deal on the motor. It's complete. It had a fan clutch it had a fan on attached to it with an adapter, but we're going to take that off. You know, the gentleman that we bought it from gave us a mechanical fan with the fan clutch, a good mechanical fan with the clutch. So we're going to slap that on there. And he traded us out a good intake pipe for this one, because the other one had a big old dent in it, and gave us our intake here as well. So we got our new intake pipe here. So that's what we got for it. You know, we're here in the shop. It's kind of messy. Just cleaning it out yesterday some. And we also got our downpipe. It's all welded up flange. I mean, the only really bad part about this one is the pipe's bent on the end, but we're just going to lop that off and it'll be good. So we're pretty much set there. And then, you know, got this one yesterday. And today we went and got our transmission. It's a T18 28 spline 4-speed transmission. Got it from Pick and Pull. You know, I might need to do a shifter rebuild here because it's kind of sloppy, but I'll live with it for now. I'm not going to do anything extra to it. I'm just going to put it in as is. Flush it out because, you know, there was a little water coming out of the PTO cover. But I think it was coming from the motor itself. This came out of a 6-cylinder gasser. And it was a 1989 F250 dually that it came out of. And for some reason, I guess the F250s and E250s have 28 spline transmissions versus the gasser F150s. Or I mean the light duty F150s, the half tons, they have 31 splines. So what gives, and it says good seal on the back, and we should be able to just put it in, no modifications to driveline needed. That'll save us tons of money. Already had an alternator. I'm probably going to take that off and take it to work and to test it to make sure it's functioning properly. And it looks like it's a GM 1-wire, which is really good. So I'm going to hopefully be able to use it. And it also came with the bell housing, the flywheel, the small block Ford adapter plate that's already on the motor. I mean, we're pretty set. The only thing that, you know, was a real issue of this motor was that the return line was cut. I don't know why they would do that. It doesn't make any sense, but that's okay. Oh, what did I do with my light? Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Probably not. It's too dark in here. Alright, we also got some other stuff when we got the transmission. I got the speedo gear and the clip that goes with it, so this should fit on the old one, hopefully. I haven't really got to look at the AOD, but I believe it is the same, so it should go right back in here. We also grabbed the pigtail for our reverse lights, so we can rewire that in from the old trans harness. Which goes right there on top, that red thing. You can see it. That's the sensor there. Got to take off these old heater sensors and replace them with my Ford ones. So we're going to take a few sensors off of the down this drawer. Okay. I think that's Jimmy's. We're trying to get that back to him. I don't even know why I have it. What was it? Got all the bolts for the old bell housing that was on that transmission. And hold on, I gotta take this call. Alright, I'll film here in a minute.